4K first. Oops, I started talking too soon. Right. Hi. And if you've tuned in, you've seen a headline somewhere on YouTube that says something like Paul Murphy reads extracts from his book, A Christmas Carol. No, not that one, a different one. Close brackets. And, oh, so sorry. Oh, talk about Where's Waldo. You don't want to know. Sorry, I just trodden on a hair grip in case you wouldn't want to. Right, anyway, let's get on with it. I'm told a lot of people tune in just to see me in between readings, bits and ad libs and stuff. Well, whatever. Anyway, so this is my book. I think I've already done this. A Christmas Carol, a spoof of Scrooge. I didn't want to do this because I'm going to do a bit now that comes from the end of the book. My book follows the Scrooge tale pretty adroitly, I guess, for a large part of it, and then I've got an ending to it that's completely different. But I'll do a little bit of it. Could have bloody done it by now. So, yeah, I've got no idea what... Oh, reacquaintances. So, if you've got a copy and you want to read along with me, because the automatic subtitles that come up on YouTube... not always, sometimes about as accurate as a politician, shall we say, and we'll leave it at that. So I'm on page 188. Reacquaintances. This is after he's done the three ghosts. Scrooge stood outside the nondescript cottage and straightened his jacket, adjusted his tie, then nervously wet his fingers and patted his hair down. It seemed a lot of effort just to impress a cottage. Shall I do it in voice? Are you sure this is the place, Spirit? I managed to take you years into the future. I think I can find my way to a cottage in Wareham, don't you? I'm not sure. Let's ask 3 Chinese men, shall we? Yes, well, this is the place. You all right? You seem very fidgety. I'm not used to wearing a jacket and trousers. Or underwear. Spirit, could I not have come, casual? Your idea of casual, Scrooge, is a nightshirt with a hole in the crotch, so, no. Nice to see that you have shaved and combed your hair, though. I must say, ye scrub up well, Scrooge. You do not look a day over 60. I'm 37. 30-fucking-7? Well, scrub harder. It is a hard, difficult life I have led, Spirit. Woe, angst, seldom out in daylight. Yes, and I'm at the beach every day chasing ghost tail. Thou art? No, I am not art. Not even art and a Bart, as the Cockneys say. I can wait. Anytime you're ready, feel free to chuckle. Forget it. Just out of interest, what dost thou do all day, Spirit? Case studies most of the time. Really? I have a nice valise you can stare at anytime you want. No, not that sort of case. We get through a lot of potential repenters, foul-fetid creatures such as yourself, heinous, vile, doom-mongerers just like you, pustulant... Yeah, all right, that's enough of the compliments for one day. I have repented, I suppose that is a fair comment, ye hast indeed. Well then, fetid creatures like ye used to be, Scrooge. Then we narrow it down to a few candidates, work out a plan of action for them, note down which traumatic events in their life we're going to show them to scare the to put the motivation into them. And then we rehearse things a few weeks, make sure we have our lines right and our cues. Then we wait till the worst possible day for them and the worst possible time, sitting on the chamber pot, just about to lose their virginity, etc. Then we turn up and ruin change their lives for the better. I've been somewhat thrown out by the camera there, has just run out of disc. So I'll concentrate on you, top camera. In many ways, Spirit, ye are as bad as the people ye visit. In many ways we are. Funny, really. Anyway, come ye on, 'tis Christmas Day, and I am not supposed to be out in daylight. What difference does it make? Thou art a spirit, none can see ye. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? What difference does it make? Yes. Well, none now that you mention it. That one was well telegraphed. You saw that coming from the first one, didn't you? None now that you mention it. I never thought about it before. Although I do like my lines, especially on a holiday. And Mrs. Ghost of Christmas Yet to Be is always, receptive in the mornings. You're married? I know I am. You don't need to tell me that. No, I mean, I was just surprised to hear that. What are you implying? Look, those 3 Chinese men were in there for genuine purposes. No, I'm not implying anything, Spirit, excepting, one doth not thinkest of those in the other world being wed. And the fact ye told me earlier that ye were not married, thou nose grower you. How long hast thou been together? Let me see. Counting the 100 years she was dead, 249 years. Oh, bollocks, it's a big 250 next year then. I've forgotten that. Suppose she'll want a big party and a big do. Otherwise be Nag City again. You never take me anywhere. You're worse than those misers you're always hanging around with. On and on and on. She forgets I'm a working spirit, and this job takes it out of you, 'Tis hard work constantly thinking up new ways to traumatise people. I'm sure they appreciate the effort, Spirit. Don't thee start, Scrooge. Although thee were somewhat easy, actually. Thee have been so bad for so long. There goes the other camera again, switch it off. Spirits have had their name to do you for years. I was lucky to get you, really. Or so I thought. Be careful what thee wish for, as they say. It might just come back to ruin your reputation built up over 3 centuries of unblemished haunting and spooking, and you'll be put way down the list for all the good jobs and probably get demoted to Ghost of Christmas when it snowed pterodactyl shit, and the wife will gross about the loss of wages and nag even more, going on about, "Ooh, that Mrs. Ghost of Christmas Past has just had a driveway done. Her old man doesn't get non-repenters." And then she would start bringing up all the old complaints. "I should change my name to Mrs. Ghost of Christmas yet to come." And she doesn't understand that when you've been away spooking for 14 years without a break, thou art either too tired, or it's not going to be a long visit, if thou knowest what I mean. At least, I think that's what the saying is. Anyway, Scrooge, enough about me. Not that that was about me, of course. Talking about a friend of mine. Ghost of Christmas when the tree isn't up, wink, wink. Those spirits seem to have issues, it seemeth. Sigh, 'tis true that 'tis a lonely life without much joy in what we do. That is why we were so glad when thee finally got the call this year. Scrooge is getting his this year. Overtime all around, went up the cry. Hey, I don't think I've been that bad. No, mayhap there is something the problem. I mean, look, thou art the only one who got to stage 3, that is me, by the way, and still remained most unmoved. We should have gone deep spirit on you. Thou didst enough. Oh, the sights thou showed to me, Spirit, will linger in my mind till the last breath I breathe. Really? Name one. Well, that ankle. Oh, I should never forget that in a hurry. And I shall draw myself a picture of it to look at it as a reminder. No, I mean, and name me another sight we showed thee. Well, there was I seem to remember Ghost of Christmas Past, something about a flying porcupine on a hernia operation. Not even close. I told them we were going to be too soft on ye. Yeah, you 3 are all about the frickin' compassion. And as for being soft with me, I think as thou hast mixed me up with thy wife. You leave my wife out of it. We are working things through. Anyway, 'tis like I said to the Ghost of Counselling Past. Who knows what goes on while I am away working? It is hard to cope on my own, she sayest. When thou art away, things just get on top of me. I know, for I have seen the sheets, I replied. She should be grateful. She forgets her first husband was 400 years older than me. She gets 5 times the action with me than she got with him. She's been married before? Yes, to the Ghost of Christmas Past it. Anyway, do not feel too hard done by. Sorry, are you talking to me now or still recapping your talk with your wife? This video is overrunning, so I'm going to stop there and come in and turn it off and buy a new camera disc for this one here.